Hello, and welcome back to Doom the Dark Ages, where we'll be picking up with where we left off with Chapter 20, Resurrection. The Slayer, having broken through the gates of hell, looks now to bring justice to all who have wronged him. You can see by the hand, we got still the not the demonic, the, zom zombie? Zombie? What? I don't know. This is a really strange. I don't like this. Follow the trail of blood. This is actually really creepy. Oh, I see. Berserk thing. What are my challenges? Destroy 3 artillery cannons, dispatch all of the cultist circles, chase and destroy the Hell fighter ship. Oh, maybe that's not what that is. Darkvale Forest, outskirts of Elderax.
By blood right, we invoke the dark powers to call upon the damned.
All of them to the Slayer.
I'm going back.
There. Who's Murdoch? Oh, that's filling with blood. Use demonic rituals to bring him back. Something tells me the Slayer might not be too happy about. So, Medoc, is that Valen's son?
The outer defenses were slaughtered. Elvic's forces are surrounded.
The
That
creature
was...
surrendered. He's not responding.
I don't know. I can use this, but I probably need to get it upgraded anyway, but I won't do that right now. I'll upgrade this. I guess I can, so I might as well. Screw it, right? Territory cannons, all the cultist circles. So the cultist circles are going to be secrets. Presumably, secret locations. Hold on. Hold on. Something has got to allow me to be able to hit that. Rocket launcher? There we go. Maybe I was, Maybe goes a little overboard, but got rid of one man just real fast. Okay. Revenant? Okay. There's a cyber demon somewhere. I can tell by this is lagging. No, that's not why I can tell. I can tell by I saw the circle. Typically, cyber demon. Look, the cyber demon is the only demon that actually attacks that way. To my knowledge, at least. Every demon has like a unique way of attack, unless it's just a recolor of I guess it probably counts as a different demon. Like the Hell Knight and then the Armor Knight, if I recall, because I seriously can't remember. They attack the same way because they're technically both Hell Knights. It's the same thing with the imps and stone imps. Okay. I still don't know why my achievements are showing because I have that turned off, but whatever. But no, it's the same thing with the imps and stone imps. They are technically the same demon, just recolored, so they attack in the same way. Mostly. The stone imps have a charge. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like I said, I can tell this is not you because my camera movements are incredibly finicky at times. Just like, flagging. Because with the controller being hooked up, oh, there's a second one? The controller being hooked up to the computer because it can remote play. If the remote play app lags, yeah,
Demons are being routed.
cool. Then there's actually certain things that are shouldn't lag. Ow. In game. Most notably, camera. is super annoying. Secret. Secret. I figured it was at least something of importance given the fact that it was down here. Or not that it was down here, just the fact that it was like a dark blue circle. Speaking of circles, where are the alpha circles? Is that what they're called? Yeah. I don't know. In fact, they supposedly exist. There's a lot that a lot of that stuff is later on in this mission. Okay. Is my phone going off? Yes. Are you freaking serious? Okay. That was annoying. Very, very annoying.
Second tower is down.
Cool. Over here, I can get back down. Down in two spots, but it's over here. I love that no matter what, the whiplash is always going to be incredibly annoying. I think it only exists in two Doom games, being Eternal and Dark Ages, which is a I will admit it's a little odd to me that Dark Ages is a prequel to Doom 2016, but it has demons in it that didn't show up until Eternal. And then the Pinky is not necessarily a Pinky, it's the Rider, which is incredibly different than what it has appeared as in literally every other Doom game, including Eternal. And actually, really, I think about it. I don't think the design for the Pinky ever really changed much in between 2016 and Eternal. I think it stayed mostly the same. I think, maybe. No, I'm pretty sure the design stayed, like, exactly the same, didn't it? Do I need to, like, land on that? No. Oh, heck. Oh, a maker drone. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the pinky design stayed, okay, like, exactly the same. Not exactly the same, obviously it has some kind of change. But it stayed virtually identical to what it was in 2016. The internal design was almost identical. Which, really think about it, it's actually the same thing for the Imp. Like, it's different, but it's not too different. There's one. Like, the design is different, but it's not different by a huge margin. I think the most they did between 2016 and Eternal with Imp was I think, I don't want to say they removed, like, spikes or anything, but they definitely did remove stuff between, like, off the Imp, and also I think off the Pinky between 2016 and Eternal. Like, stuff was removed, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm an idiot. So I probably am. I've never, like, compared, like, the designs between the demons that were in both 2016 and Eternal. Never really compared their design at all. It's just kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of like, oh, these demons are in both these games. That's kind of cool, kind of thing. The only ones I really, well, probably that. The only ones I really, like, compared were the obvious ones, like the Cyber Demon and Tyrant. You know, they're practically the same demon, just by different names. Like, well, they're not practically the same demon by different names, but they're both Cyber Demons. This is the Cyber Demon in 2016 was the Balrog or something like that, and in Eternal, it's the Tyrant. Ah! And, you know, the Mancubus looked incredibly different, and there's a few demons that look really different. A lot of them did look very, very much the same. I will give that. Well, not a lot of them. Actually, a lot of them look very different. When you really sit and look at them, a lot of the demons that were in both 2016 and Eternal looked very different. Like, there were some that were similar. Though it wasn't many. A lot of them were very, very different. I will say that. I liked both games. Don't get me wrong. I love both games. I love 2016. I love Eternal. I mean, I love all the Doom games. No, I love all the Doom games. All the Doom games are great. There's nothing you can get me to say, like, negative about really any of the Doom games. Well, not, like, overly negative. Obviously, there's stuff I can say that's negative about them. But, overall, I have very positive things to say about every Doom game. Like, there's little things here and there, but that can be said for every game. Like, you can say something, like, small, negative, about every game. It's like, not all, like, actually, not even, I can't even say not all. No games are perfect, really. Like, every game has their own little, like, flaws. I think is the best way I can put it. Because technically that is exactly how it would be put. Every game has its own flaws. Every game has its own flaws. Every game has its own, like, ups and downs. And I'm sure...
Enemy troops have been obliterated.
Cool. I'd open it? Was that all the ones I needed? I have no idea. And I'm sure if I cared enough, which I really don't, it was not enough. I need one more. You know, I'm sure if I cared enough, I could name off every, like, flaw that I could think of that, like, I personally don't like in Doom games. At least of the ones I've played, because I haven't played them all. I've played 2016 to completion, I've played Eternal to completion. As you can see, I'm currently playing Dark Ages to completion. But I have not played 2. I have not played... I played a little bit of 1. I've not played 2 at all. I've not played 64 at all. I have played the very first, like, introductory port to 3. I didn't really like it too much, but at the same time, I also had no idea what was going on. So I kind of can't say much. But, I digress on that matter. Anyway, there's the last... Okay. I didn't realize I was a cyber demon. I thought it was a Neutron. I think that is the one flaw I can think of
Demons are
for...
taking heavy casualties.
I think that's one flaw I can think of for Dark Ages. The Cyrodiemon and the Arachnotron having the same kind of like chain gun attachment, just with the Cyberdemons being on its arm and the Arachnotrons being on its back, head. I don't know, but they have the same text display the same sound and everything. So it's actually incredibly difficult to distinguish between which one it is if you don't see it. But honestly, that's the only one I can think of. Well, it's not my head anyway. Ah! I'm being surrounded. I'm not saying that's a flaw because that's my own stupidity. I think that means that's actually a good point. Anyway, yeah, no. Me being surrounded is the fact that I'm inept. It is. I don't know whether I do or don't like how Berserk works in Dark Ages. I will say that I'm not 100% certain on how I feel about it. I kind of like it seems a lot like Berserk in this. Kind of like
Enemy threat has been eliminated. He's regained control of the battlefield.
I feel like the where is this key? Actually, it might be a lot of places. Anyway, I feel like the Berserk in Berserk in this I feel like is kind of going back to how the Berserk worked in like the OG Doom. Like Doom 1 and presumably 2 and 64. Because the way the Berserk works in this is how the same way Berserk works in those games. The only difference is that you can still use your weapons if you choose to. I'm pretty sure in those games it's like put down your weapon and brought up your fists. And you just like punch the crap out of demons, I think. Assuming I'm remembering correctly. Also, what opened? There was something down here. Ah, okay, I figured it out. But like in 2016's Berserk and Eternal's Berserk, it's literally like I don't know entirely. I don't remember what it was for the Imp in 2016, but I know in Eternal it was one of them was literally grabbing the Imp by like the midsection and tearing it in half. That was a cool one. but that's not what. uh, unless these are shooting out like pure freaking magma, that's not how that works. Get up there. Oh, I was under the thing I needed to climb on. You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, I don't. I do like how sometimes these are key cards, sometimes they're keys. Like in the very beginning they were key cards, but now they're actual like keys, which I think is cool. Anyway, where was one? This way. I don't remember where the other blue key door was. Or do I? No, I think I do remember. Maybe. Oh, I thought it was the purple key. I thought it was the yellow key. That's not the yellow key. Yeah, I think I so on. I think that's. I remember where it is. What even is this Master Hunter one again? I can't remember. Chase and destroy the Hellfighter ship. Yeah. So I get to go to a dragon at some point. You know, I think it's this. So I'm actually really close to it. It should be over here. I don't know what the yellow key is. Unless the yellow key is through here. Because I saw a door. I saw a door that was locked behind a yellow key. But I don't know where. Well, one, I don't know where the yellow key is. Two, I don't know if I remember where the door even was. This is the beginning area. It was further in. Well, it might have been up here somewhere. If I get down there, there's a weapon skin in there. Oh, I'll make my way over there. Bear Thankfully, it's either to get over there, or I need to go it's, where's the objective marker? That's a big old skeleton. And now I go this way. Where there's no objective marker. How do I get in? It might be through up there. How do I get up there, though? This is how. Oh, that's where the yellow door was. Requiring the yellow key. Let's go that way, though. I want to go this way. Oh, no, I would have accepted a yellow key. Oh, I got the nightmare skin for the Ravenger. Yeah. So why did I see the nightmare skin on? The grenade launcher. Isn't that it? The grenade? Yeah, it's just a grenade launcher. This yellow key has to be somewhere over here. There's gotta. There's no way it's not. I feel like I've looked every plausible like location, like where it could be here, and it's not. So it's got to be somewhere up here in this location, this last arena. Yep, there it is. I don't think destroying that like as a purpose. Yeah, it's up there. Gotta go there. To get it there, I gotta go through here to go around. So I have to fight a lot of things. That is quite a lot of things. Take that out. I don't know what. Eh. Okay. Nothing wrong. Of course there was. Okay. Did I say Raccontron? That's a um wow. Yeah. Cacodemon. You tell I don't see the Cacodemon as a Cacodemon. I will never see this Cacodemon as a Cacodemon. I really don't care how similar it looks. It is not a Cacodemon. I do not care. You try and convince me all you want. Not a Cacodemon. I know Cacos. That's not a Caco. I'm not even sure what's happening right now. What were you? An ammo one? Yeah. There's Reaver ammo. Cool. What's the Reaver again?
Targets destroyed.
Okay, but I don't have to. And now I'm gonna go figure out where the yellow door was. I think I know it was, 'cause it was up there. There's another one down. I don't even know where the one that's down takes me. Unless the yellow door just takes me to... No. What? Hold on. My curiosity is getting the best of me. I need to figure out where the one down here goes first. Okay. That's it. It takes you to a blue sphere that I actually can't remember what they're called. And a BFC shot. Which, oh, yeah, right. I have the BFC. Why does this always happen? It seems like every time I'm playing a Doom game and I get the BFG, or in this case, the equivalent of it, I always completely forget. Right, there's no. How do I? Yeah. I seem to always completely, utterly forget about I forget about it entirely. I always seem to do it. I don't know how or why. But I always end up forgetting about the BFG or its equivalent. Why is this purple? Oh, you know what? That's where a wolf was. I wasn't it. It's been a minute since I've got wolves, okay? I don't remember what their surrounding areas look like. I'm missing two secrets. Unless they're both... well, no, that's one up there. Which that might be locked behind. Something. Where am I? I've lost myself. Reset. There we go. There's one up that way and there's one that way. So I'm gonna go that way? This way, yeah. Through here. Right? Yeah. I don't know if that was locked. It was locked behind a colored door, obviously. I think it might have been blue, so I probably could have gotten over that earlier. I just completely forgot about it. No. It was that. It just went back to being question mark because I can't pick it up. No, because that would only those would only count as one secret, wouldn't it? Even those two question marks, technically it only counts as one secret. It just means there's two, probably two big things of gold there. Yeah. Whatever. More gold. Actually, the last secret area might be with the dragon, when I think about it, because the dragon is still here. Kind of may have forgot about that. Oops. I really went right past this thing when I got... Just literally, it's the yellow key. It's really until we're right here for it. Completely forgot about it. Oh, it's a codex entry and an actual secret. Oh, it's the Cosmic Baron. Oh. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. Well, psychological damage though, I guess, not so much so. Okay. Instead of the dragon, I guess. Once I figure out how to get there. I don't even know what the fastest route there is. It's this way. Maybe. I'm not very good with spatial awareness. Like, at all. I love that you can still see the Maker's, like, thing there. Up there. So, the last objective is to destroy the Hell Barge? Hell Fighter ship. Why do I think Hell Barge? Hello! Up we get. So that means this is
Crane
Hell
ship is powering up. The Makers won't allow this. The Slayer will decide his fate.
Once I see the ship, all my focus goes on that. That is a river of blood. That is 4,000 meters away. I'm flying slowly so I have a chance to see this ship once it actually loads. In 10 minutes, I'm surprised I can remember the controls. Yeah. Like, I can fly faster, but I don't want to because I don't want to miss you. This is where all my focus is going. There we go. Okay. I love how I'm pushing that up and it's going down. There's one more set of right here. Dude, I'm pushing up and it's going down. I was gonna say, we're gonna send out something. Now we land. Get close to it. No. Yes? Oh, wait, you know what? It's glowing red. Let's be smart about those. So still one more secret. I have no idea where that is. Hold on. There's a codex entry back here somewhere. Alright, got it. Oops. It's down here. Is this it? Is this the secret? Yes, it is. I like all your attacks green. No, none of your attacks. They're yellow, which is probably why I was getting really confused there with the dodging thing. Like, just confusing in general.
It is your duty to protect your creed.
Aha. Why is there so many maker terms here? What purpose did killing all of them serve? Is this a boss? Is this gonna be a boss fight? I guess I could see why it would be.
Princess Vic, please, help me. I can still be of service.
Okay, that's a big older area. This is a boss fight.
I only did what was asked of me.
Isn't that an interesting attack? That is stopping you from getting your stagger bar? That thing. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't. Hardest part about this fight, the fact he doesn't stop moving. This is not. I mean, that's like, then stop. No, he doesn't stop moving. That's like legitimately just the hardest part about this whole fight. It's like he doesn't stop moving. But that was really fast.
I'm worth more to you alive than dead. I can bring you Prince Azrin.
Um. Should I have not said anything? I think maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Because now I gotta do, like, against all of his attacks. But there's walls that I need to around. Are you going? Okay. So that's it.
Your power was it.
Are you kidding me? It had to crash out there. Okay. What am I being stopped? Oh. No idea.
You owe your power to the Ministry.
Dude, I'm gonna die here because he's... I would have said is the main reason I died. Every time. Just about every time if it's like something significant and I die, it's because it freaking disconnects. Because it wants to pick the worst possible times to crash out. So I'm assuming that would be different depending on what item you have equipped.
Wait. Thera. Azric is keeping her alive on his ship. If she dies, his power would die with her. I can take you to her.
crap. Bit gruesome. Yeah, cool though. Resurrection, 100% complete. That was a very gruesome death. And a very cool, but also incredibly annoying boss battle. So is that just what these last 3 missions are going to be? It's just boss battles? There's going to be missions that lead up to a boss battle. Is the next mission going to have a boss at the end that's the Wish? The Wish? Yeah, no, the Witch. And then the very, very end one's going to have one that's Azarac. That's a lot of item rewards. Final battle, but there's one more mission. Whatever. I'm very intrigued about what that image is, though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Uh, I might honestly make the last video just the last 2 missions, but we'll see when we get there, right? But hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.